What is going on, Earth2.io enthusiast, novice, and everyone in between? My name is Casey. Welcome to another episode where I'm going to be sharing my strategy, where I'm getting my information from, and we're also going to be discussing some cool stuff. The first three phases. I get a lot of questions on this stuff related to this, so I wanted to answer it, and I'm going to be getting it right from the project itself. But before we get into that, I want to let you know I will be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving you some free land, and I'll be telling you more about how to do that towards the end of the video. I also want to let you guys know I'm going to be starting another YouTube channel. I want to start putting out more Earth2.io content. I'll still be putting it on this channel, but not as frequently. Maybe like 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 5 videos will be on this channel. The rest will be on the other channel that I will be more dedicated to doing the Earth2.io content, just to avoid confusion, because this channel, I talk a lot about business and entrepreneurial stuff, how to start a meal prep business, and I wanted to bifurcate that stuff since I'm intending on doing so much more through frequency and volume. There will still be videos on Earth2.io on this channel, but like I said, I think you should strongly suggest that you subscribe to the other channel if you're looking for just the Earth2.io information. Subscribe to both. I don't mind. The link to that channel will probably be popping up here, or maybe it's going to be in the show notes. And yeah, let's get right into it. So what I like doing, as I mentioned, is I try to learn as much as possible about the project or the business before I get into it. Combination of fundamentals and analytics seems to be pretty good for me. Right now, I'm still in the information gathering phase, so I want you to see over my shoulder how I'm finding this information and what my thoughts are. Also, if you find this information useful and you make investments based on the information in any of my videos, I would so deeply appreciate you using my referral code. You're going to get 5% back from any purchases that you make. I also have a video that shows you how to get 10% back. I will also get 5%, so it's a win-win. With that money, I'm able to justify continuing to spend time planning and shooting and editing these videos, and I would appreciate it so much. Again, if you want to get some free land, stay tuned till the end. I'll give you some more information on how to do that. But let's jump right into this. So the ideology, the approach, and the phases. Mission statement. What is this project about? What is this company doing? Here's a little taste of it. Our future is virtual. The information age is accelerating technology at an unprecedented speed as we see more and more science fiction realized. Already today, many of us live half online, and with every passing year, the fantastic sci-fi metaverses of Ready Player One and Snow Crash seem less far-fetched. There's a long road ahead of us as a new virtual future slowly becomes nonfiction, but it may not be as long as many think. Earth2 believes that carving out the foundations of this world may be one of the most important ongoing technological developments of the next decade and beyond. Earth2 aims to bring people and technologies together by creating a robust location-based games and technologies platform, which supports strong virtual communities and economies. Earth2 will be about people and the virtual representations of places which bring them together. For this reason, we believe it's critical to be transparent about our goals, plans, and approach with our community and followers from an early stage. That's all good stuff to hear. You want to know that there's going to be transparency. I always look for transparency. Approach. Earth2 was created because there needs to be a central platform which, over time, brings together all key VR, haptic, and similar relevant emerging technologies for use and enjoyment by people within an open world that is massive, magical, and familiar. Our key approach to Earth2 is long-term sustainability. We believe that approaching this correctly from an early stage is paramount to its success long-term. In order to achieve this, we aim to roll out various phases that progressively contribute toward the final Earth2 goal of providing a massive online VR world experience unlike any other. These phases will focus on being interesting, progressive, engaging, and will always aim to be relevant to future Earth2 systems and evolution. They will also help build purpose and ownership from within the Earth2 community while running parallel with technological advances in game development as they become available. Phases. So what everyone's excited about. Phases. From time to time, we will release information about upcoming phases. There are a number of internal phases which are not listed here due to confidentiality and commercial reasons. Obviously, they don't want their competition to know exactly what they've got planned, and we don't need to know it yet. It might give some people too much of an advantage. While there is definitely an advantage to be early, you don't want the early people to have all of the advantage. So I like that. I like that it's keeping it fair. What we can say is we are heavily committed to expanding the purposes behind virtual land in Earth2 and ultimately increasing demand and value for that land. Phase 1, which is what we're in right now. We're ending 2020, 2021. We're going to have phase 2 roll out, but as of the filming of this, we're still in phase 1. Claim land. This phase involves the ability to claim, buy, trade, bid, analyze land trade prices, and more. You can read more about phase 1 here. It's a link I'll put below. I'll read it later. And more about some of the features on the web app supporting phase 1 here. Another link I'll put in the show notes. Phase 2. This is coming up. Resources. I've been talking to some of you about this and trying to explain it. Here's a concise way to explain it. Resources will be released in the first half of 2021 at the earliest possible point. It will involve the ability for virtual land to begin generating different types of resources that will be vital for building and economic purposes in Earth 2. These resources will be tradable between users for other resources or credits. In the future, users requiring resources to build or for other purposes will need to generate or gather resources or buy them with credits from users who have stock. We will also be releasing details about general uses for varying resources. More to come. If you've ever played Catan, you know what I'm already thinking. If you haven't played Catan, check it out. Basically, Catan is a game where you have land. Everyone, tries to spread to different areas of land. Land has certain resources that can be rendered from it, and then you combine those resources in certain amounts, certain quantities to purchase things, build settlements, build civilizations, build ships, build roads, and all these things in order to help you continue to spread on the game, win points, and all this other stuff. So I think it's going to be something like that mixed with cryptocurrency. They said credits. They didn't say money. They specifically said credits. So I think there's going to be some cryptocurrency involved here. I'm very excited about that. Phase 3, short and to the point. I do think more information and details are going to be released as we get closer to Phase 3. In Phase 3, users will be given first access to the Earth 2 terrain system. More to come. What does that mean to you? To me, it means we're going to be able to start plugging in and exploring this virtual Earth, and that's going to be Phase 3. So we're going to be able to start building stuff in 2. We're buying, selling, trading, flipping, investing, and doing all that stuff in Phase 1, and it's probably going to go in throughout the entire game. But terrain is where the games, the interaction, the VR, that's where it starts getting really fun. By that time, if it's already in Phase 3, I'm not going to say that you're late to the game, but I mean, we already started without you. We're already 3 phases in. If you're still watching this and we're only in Phase 1 or we're only in Phase 2, you're still on the ground floor of this baby because, we haven't even had anybody step foot on it. We haven't had our first, Neil Armstrong walk on the moon, walk on Earth 2.0. So it's very exciting. We're still very early in on this. Again, don't get in over your head and don't be betting your rent on this. If you've got some extra money and you want to throw it this way, check out my other videos. I've got a lot of different information on the strategies that I'm using. Again, this is stuff that I've kind of collected through, real estate experience, Forex, stock market, options, cryptocurrency, all that stuff. I've lost plenty of money doing things the wrong way, thinking I was too smart. So I strongly advise that you don't play with anything that you can't afford to lose. But I will be sharing my strategy as I go through this, as I learn this stuff right ahead of you. So I'm never going to claim to be an expert on anything. Experts stop listening, stop learning. So I'll never say that I'm an expert, but I am diving into the threads, the different chats, the website information, and trying to absorb it all. And then I come up with something, I regurgitate it and put it into a video for you guys. Again, check out the other channel that will be dedicated exclusively to this. I'm going to start putting more and more of the videos on that other channel. Again, they can still be found on this channel, but I want to make it so it's solely for the earth2.io enthusiasts. Now, as far as getting you some free land, number one, make sure you use my referral code, please, please, please. I will also have a link in the show notes. That link will take you to a form. You fill out that form, and one of the things I'm going to get is your email. I also want to know what your referral code is so I can make purchases and use your referral code. And I'm going to pick someone randomly to use their referral code when I make my purchases. I'm buying a lot of stuff every single day, so I will pick somebody new each and every day. The email will be used, email, text, whatever information you give me, that will be used to also give you alerts on stuff that, I could bang out a paragraph and shoot out an email faster than I can record, edit, and put a video up. So if you want information even faster than subscribing onto my YouTube channel, put your email in that form as well. It'll also enter you into that drawing. And when I figure out, I've got a plan on how I can give away some land. I've got some land that I bought with the intention to flip. I'm thinking it would also be cool to do some kind of a giveaway, help somebody start off with their new portfolio or something like that. So I'm going to work on that as well. I'm trying to figure out the logistics of how I can get you that land. But in the meantime, I'm definitely going to be using referral codes, every time I make a purchase. So why not yours? Put that information in the link below. Subscribe, check out the other channel, subscribe to that. Hit me in the comments with any questions that you have. And I look forward to helping you, dive into Earth 2, figure this out, and, hopefully make some good investments. But most importantly, have some fun.